Keir Starmer's government says Elon Musk's X AI bot was endorsing, we'll say that person in a moment, is a matter for the company. I'm going to read into this more from Byline Times, you guys. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Reganelite here with an article piece from Byline Times with the headline that Keir Starmer's government says Elon Musk's X AI chatbot is endorsing Adolf is a matter for the company. The Prime Minister's spokesperson dismisses calls to leave the social media platform despite its official Grok bot posting a series of anti-Semitic comments. Guys, while you're here, make sure you hit the like and share button across social media so that others are notified of this video. Now, I'm very conscious, obviously, of saying that particular word on there because, obviously, you guys know, understandably, why, because it's a very sensitive word, understandably so. Now, I have seen some of the comments that the Grok has, the AI bot on X has made. I don't actually use Grok myself. I know other people have used it. I know some people have downloaded it. There have been times where I've been tempted to use it myself, but I've chosen not to. But that may change because I still regularly use X a lot, mainly more for wrestling rather than politics. But it still has its perks at places there. But why is this bot doing this? Now, the story is obviously that Elon Musk is trying to reprogram the bot in such a way that doesn't basically atone to the full facts and findings of the information out there, and instead is looking more for information rather than, according to what some one or two analysis have said, rather than actually looking at the direct sources of information when questions are asked about it. It's looking more on Twitter, looking at more a certain particular group of people. Let's say more right-wing, shall we say. And in doing so, this reprogramming has made Grok not make comments that are not helpful, shall we say. I'm not, claiming it's anti-Semitic. I think in saying the things that it has said definitely raises questions, and really, I'm hoping that by the time you guys see this, that Elon Musk would have responded accordingly and dealt with this issue around the bot. I'm not. But the other thing that really want to talk about here is what the Labour government's response to this is, saying that it is a matter for the company to sort out. Now, that's a big red flag right there, because obviously you have a bot that is giving not very good information. I'm not going to say completely false information because I'm not going to say that because I don't think Grok completely gives false information, but gives a certain narrative to people who ask its questions that are not exactly helpful to people, and this could radicalize people. So Keir Starmer basically saying, "Oh, it's nothing really for us to do." He should be raising concerns because this can affect British people. It can radicalize them in a way if it's not if they're not being given factual information by the bot or misconstrued information. And the fact that it has said that it's endorsed that name and endorsed and it is posting a series of anti-Semitic comments, this raises questions, and Keir Starmer and his government should be taking action. Should be kicking and screaming about this on this issue. Just dismissing it is not a very good idea. So Keir Starmer's spokesperson has declined to condemn Elon Musk's X after the site official AI chatbot posted a series of anti-Semitic comments which endorsed Adolf and appeared to call for a second Holocaust. The comments, which reportedly followed a change to the social media platform Grok's service, led to global outcry, including a threat by the Poland Prime Minister to block the service in his country. However, when asked if the UK government plans to remain on social media platforms, Starmer's spokesperson suggested that it was an internal matter for Musk's company. Quote, "I haven't got a comment on that," the spokesperson said, before adding that obviously X internal safeguards are a matter for the company. Asked by Byline Times why the UK would follow, whether the UK would follow Poland in threatening to block X following the comments, Starmer spokesperson replied that that is a matter for the Polish press secretary. So clearly, not following that suit. The comments posted by Musk's Grok service include repeat suggestions that people with Jewish surnames spread hate and had to call to round them up, strip rights, and eliminate the threats through Compan worse in order to stop them from spreading venom. At one point, the Grok account referred to itself as Mecca, I'm not going to say that word, in another apparent endorsement from the former German dictator, adding that would have called out and crushed it. Some of the comments were later deleted, with the company putting out a statement that we are aware of recent posts made by Grok and we are actively working to remove the inappropriate posts. Since being aware of the content, XAI has taken action to ban hate speech before Grok posts on X. Downing Street has repeatedly refused to criticise the changes made to the X platform since Musk's purchase of the company, and the government has also refused to set up official accounts and other X alternatives like Blue Sky. Their reluctance comes despite their recent condemnation of the BBC for showing chants calling for the death of the Israeli Defence Force made by the punk group Bob Villain at Glastonbury. The Culture Secretary Lee Sanders described the comments as appalling and unacceptable and said the incident demonstrated a problem of leadership at the BBC. Why are you not saying the same things about? Why are we not saying the same things about this issue here with Musk? It seems a bit like, okay, so you have a problem with Bob Villain and what he did, and I thought his comments were across the line in my opinion. You know, the chanting of death to the IDF I thought was a line too far. Everything else I don't have an issue with because I'm in agreement of how they are being treated, but still. Like no condemnation really, no saying anything about Elon Musk's X about the situation, really just saying it's a matter for the company, and it's just like, well, you know, people's free speech is, like I said at the start, you know, people could take that on board and it could lead to people harming themselves or even worse. It can really happen. You know, I really want to stress this, like, governments and politicians need to do more to protect people from social media. It can seriously destroy people. It can seriously destroy people's lives. It can seriously hamper them, have real catastrophic effects on people. It really, really can. And the fact that they're kind of just dismissing this headline and things that the Grok bot is saying, it's like, no, you should be saying, the least the government should be saying that I would be saying is that the government should be saying at least we are concerned about the recent events by the recent bot and how it's responding with these comments on X. Like, they should be at least pointing it out, saying that, like, we condemn the comments that this bot is making. At least. Because the platform has so many people on board, so many politicians, so many people. Like, there needs to be a proper response, and just dismissing this is not helpful in any way, shape, or form. But maybe some of you disagree. Maybe some of you think the government is right not to get involved, not to say anything. Maybe some of you think, yeah, that is perfectly acceptable. But what do you guys honestly think about Grok, the XAI chatbot, and its endorsing of the former German dictator? As well as using anti-Semitic comments? Let me know your thoughts and more on this down in the comment section below. If you found this video interesting and informative, hit that like button, share it across social media, subscribe if you haven't already, check out Rumble and Patreon for exclusive content, and if you want to financially support me in the work that I do, click the join button down below to become a YouTube member for as little as 99p. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to catch you all very, very soon.